Hello guys, good morning, good night to all of you. It's Ashkan from Just5Team. I wanna just show you the roadmap of the today of the GJ, and I will begin from H4. Okay, at the H4, this time frame that will show us some important thing, and I will just recap a couple of days before to reach to today area. As you see guys, we had a base around here. It just break it at the H4. What happened after that? It just back up immediately. Okay, so there is a 2 point in here. One of it could be around here, one could be around here, and the another one could be again happen in that area. Why this area is important? These are decision area. These are decision area. What does that mean? Means in here, when we break this space in here, traders decided to price should going down, and after that it back up immediately. I mean traders, not just retail traders. It's all about the big boys, the banks. All of those has $1 trillion in the market. Okay, so it back up, and then they decided to recover, to correct this movement again, to price going down. So this area and this area was so important that we call it decision area. What happened after that? Price went to the decision area that made it before, could not to wait and to make a structure that it show us want to go up. So it decided to going down again, and it back to where? To the decision point. Okay, and don't forget it guys, if traders, means big boys, if they wanted to break a important decision point, they will break it fast as possible. They will break it by momentum. Okay, so I will repeat it. If we have a good important decision point on each time frame, most of the time, if the traders, big boys, wanted to break that area, okay, they will break it with momentum. They will break it so fast, as that happened in here on today. So that was one of the important tips that I gave you, so write it down. Okay, let's go to check it out. Check the today market. As you see guys, price went down. It just opened with the gap and it went up. And if you remember, at the vision of the day, I've told you guys, this area is very important. This base area, it looks like a base. Okay, it was very important. Why? Because when they make a base, they wanted to show us a structure. Means if price is coming down, a base happen, there will be two options. Yeah, to go up, to be a drop, base, rally, or just break from bottom and doing a drop, base, drop that happen in that area. So as you know guys, bases are important structure in the market. At the H1, at the vision of the day, I've told you guys it looks like a base in this time frame, and I've mentioned, as you see guys, it just make a high, it's a lower high, and it was lower high too. Okay, so it looks like a channel. It's a downtrend happening in lower time frame. They make a new low too. Okay, so it show me it gonna go down, And in this movement, do not forget it, guys, in this structure and movement, always this highest wick is a very important area. It looks like a decision area, so always spot this area, and always spot this area too. It's bottom of the FTR. That is just 5 team tips, bottom wick of the FTR. So it looks like it's a base, and breakout from each way of it, it's a sign to market wanna go in that way. As I mentioned in the video again, it just went up. As you see, it just did a trap in here in M15, but it backed down, and the candle closed in this range again. Okay, could not close above that. If this candle could close above in here, it could be going up to here or even here. Okay, but it's back to the range and back to the base, and then after that it dropped down. And at the M15, this time is when I am coming to my station to start trading in this area. Okay, what happened? As you see, guys, price went down, and it just broke this little base and went down to where? Always and always, bottom of the FTR is important area for rejection. This is the hidden FTR, and this is the bottom of the FTR. What happened, guys? It just reacted to this area and went up. Okay, so it went up again, back to this base again. It closed around here, but this line that show us that that come from the H1, the candle could not close above that area. So it's a first sign that maybe it's gonna go down. And after that, what happened, guys? We have a bearish candle. It show me we have like a supply in here, supply happening here, and after that we could have two opportunity for a trade in that area. The first of all could be after the break around here or even here. I will explain. Okay, and after that the next trade as a risky one could be around here after the break, or even you could spot it at the M5 to going for a continuation, or even in the M1. As you see, it just went back, went down, you know, a tiny FTR happened, breakout with momentum. Most of the time that we have this type of momentum, especially at the GJ, we will not have an FTB, a pullback. So we could just do the quick scalp. And about that area, guys, always this area is very important for me. It looks like a false liquidity. Okay, this area. So if I see this area, this zone that we call it like a zone break, I will go for a sell. I will talk about these pro tips later, but it will be a risky position when we going to sell after that. And as you see, it just went down, candle closed with the bearish momentum. It's so high. Okay, and after that, what happened, guys? And as you see, it just this candle closed below of the important area that we spotted from here. You know, who knows this the rules of the Just5Team broken FTI, that they know it's an important area, or even here, but I've spot from this area. Okay, so it's a broken FDR, and here it just breaks it and FTB to it. So it was a good area for a sell because we have this huge bearish momentum. The easiest way of the trading is following the momentum. And again, candle came down, and as I mentioned at the story of the Just5Team roadmap, this candle just closed below of that number. It just came from the bottom of this base area, and it was a low of the previous swings, and as you see, it just breaks it and it just closed below it, and the FTB and down. Okay, following the momentum, easy and easy. And if you wanted to have a best result, you should just always check the higher time frame candle close too. It's very important. For example, this H1 is closed like that, it show me it's gonna go down. I should just choose where and when I should enter in the market. And the price came to this area, and it just before the New York session, it just started to sideways, because this amount of bearish movement was enough for a day, and as you know, guys, when we have this drop, each candle will be more riskier to trade for a sell, because it dropped very much. Okay, so each candle that is coming down, if you're going to sell in here, you should have a better risk management than in here. It just came down in here, and that just made a sideways and a base movement, and you see, guys, and it just made it like a base. And yeah, important thing, guys, when we have this drop, do not go for a buy immediately. You should see a structured switcher to go for a buy. None of this movement, it's a sign that it's gonna go up. Okay, when you have this drop, you should at least see a QM in lower time frame to go for a buy. That's it. Okay, I've tried to explain all of those tips and all of the movement in the market. I suggest you to review it again and rewatch it. Like and share, and do share it to your friends if you like it. And if you have any question, just ask me at the comment. Have a good night. Cheers.